Good morning. This is Joanne from Colorado. I am so sorry to all my viewers that oh, I've had such a crazy year in spring, winter. I love watching my birds, and I definitely have all their feeders out. And I tried to get limbs this year, but I have not been able to get any. I don't know if people are just not trimming their trees or what the deal is. I got some cool driftwood for my pots. I have the feeders up here. I need to get a suet log for my woodpeckers. Little finches, they are turning yellow already. The trees are trying to bud. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what's going to happen this spring. This is about the second little skip of snow we've had. Maybe third. Anyways, every time it snows, I have to blow the snow out of people's driveways. I have a leaf blower that's really strong. And anyways, that gives me some work that pays. It's my feeder that my son made for me. There were a bunch of birds out here. I'll see if I can get some photos of them. It is probably 40 degrees maybe. Anyways, quite cool today. I still have my Christmas lights up because it's long dark nights. It gets dark here around, I don't know, maybe 5 o'clock now in the evening. It was getting dark by 4, before 4:30. Anyways, I just wanted you to know that my husband did get hired, at least on a part-time job, and he got one day in, and then they had a blow up at work, and one of the guys quit, so they had him wait a whole nother week to come in for his second day. So hopefully this isn't going to be the pattern. He needs some steady work. And just I guess the stress of just having to look at job applications and file them over and over and over and applying online literally probably 1,000 times in 4 months. And then just looking for responses for those every single day. It ate up the last 4 months. And my apologies, but I have not been able to enjoy watching my birds, filming my birds. I haven't been able to spend the time to search for more pine boughs. I was told that maybe I could get some tomorrow. I will see. Anyways, I miss doing this. I miss photographing the birds that come into my yard. But my son with his new camera and all of the wildlife around here. I've been a photographer for 38 years. And I used to drive all around and photograph the birds. I have 10 photo books that I made on blurb.com. You can go look up Joanne Crawford. It's a company where you publish a book, and then if people want it, they can order one and have it sent direct for their house. I have some cool different ones. Promises. One that has all kinds of landscapes and promises, blessings. Anyways, out of the Bible, scriptures, and my story of how I almost lost my eyesight completely 37 years ago when a radiator blew up in my face. But I have enjoyed my older son. He grew up and I miscarried 13 times, and he was 10 years older than my younger son. And so when my younger son was a baby needing attention and not being able to go do everything, my older son was at a very active age, and so his teenage years, I just didn't get to go spend time with him. Other than, we went and watched him skateboard and did some stuff like that with him, but he spent a lot of time with friends and other people in places that I just didn't get to go hang out with them, and we did summer jobs and he did other jobs. And long story short, I have really wished that I could spend some time with them doing some fun things. And so lately we've been able to go photograph the bald eagles and the blue herons and the kingfishers and the pelicans, seagulls, and some really cool ducks, as well as the birds in our backyard. And my son has his camera just does such amazing pictures of them in flight. A lot of times when birds take off, I just set my camera back down because they're flying, and I just can't. I guess I haven't practiced. When they're flying to the side, they go so fast by everything that it's tough to get a good picture. So I haven't tried really hard, and he inspires me to try to get some. My birdies are coming back. There's a cold breeze that is making it really cold out here. But anyway, little finches. And across the street, the big tree, there's some bigger birds. We had some eagles in here the other day. Anyways, I don't know what kind of birds those are. Maybe robins. Maybe waxwings. Just my little finches. Anyways, last night at sunset, we were looking over a lake we haven't been to for years. And there was a beautiful blue heron that went and flew right over to us. And then stood on a log in the sunset, which I was able to get over to before it flew away, and sneak up on them. Which is nice, because usually they know when you're walking, but we were in camouflage and they didn't seem to see me at all. But I am going to go put together that video slideshow of the birds that I've gotten in the last couple days, because we have been outside in the cold for a lot of hours, and by the time I come in and get warm and have a bite to eat and sit down at my computer, I have had this bad habit of falling asleep. So, my apologies. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I am looking forward to my husband being able to go to work tomorrow and hopefully getting a schedule so that I can photograph my birds in my backyard, attract a whole lot more of them, and just be able to produce some good videos again. Live videos of little birds and their interactions with each other. And so, thank you very much for your patience thank you for not giving up on me and all dropping me. Um, the way this spring is trying to come in here, it's like branches are starting to bud out, and this is way too early. If we get a hard frost, I won't know if we'll even get any leaves this summer. Um, yeah, that could be really strange. So, one thing that we have been looking for that I'm still trying to get, I used to photograph a lot of owls, and this town has more, the city of Longmont has more great, big, huge, old trees, and creeks, and lakes, and rivers, and water, and I know there's owls everywhere, but I have not been able to find any. And it's really bugging me. Everybody else is like, oh yeah, I saw an owl here. And I'm like, why would I not notice it? But anyway, I am going to try to find some more owls. And I might find some of my old owl pictures and post a video, because I have some really cool pictures of owls. Some really award-winning pictures of owls. So I entered one in a competition. I think it was an international Canon competition. But anyways, my owl was in the top 500 of 20,000 plus pictures. I was pretty pleased with that. I know it wasn't first, but hey. Okay. That was a blue jay. And he's wanting some food, and I'm about to freeze, so I'm going to step inside. I will let the birds congregate out here and maybe get some videos of them. I can put my camera up when I go inside if there's a bunch of them. So, in the meantime, thank you very much for all of your kind comments, for all your prayers, for all of the time that you've encouraged us. And believe me, it has kept me going and given me something to smile about while waiting 3 years for my husband to heal. And I'm usually up in the morning and outside and with the birds and my garden and just doing stuff all day long, and with my husband stuck in a chair for a while. I'm just not used to having a TV on from morning till night. And I needed my sanctuary in my yard. I don't know about the rest of you, if you've ever needed a quiet place that could just make you smile. These birds do that for me. And your comments and your kindness and your all of my subscribers that have been so good to me, I just thank you. I don't make any money off my channel. I just do this for my viewers. I haven't got enough people. I mean, when the hummingbirds, if they were here year round, I used to have 22,000 viewers in a week, but hummingbirds are not here all year. So we will see when they come back. In California, my friend is already getting thousands more hummingbirds than she usually has, and she is wondering if they are starting an early migration north or why she has so many. So it'll be interesting to see. She thought maybe they might go up the coast of Oregon or something, or maybe somewhere in the mountains they'll have a super bloom again for the hummingbirds. But for right now, we don't know. And we're just watching to see. And I haven't had time to set up my greenhouse with all these job applications. So I am just going to take a break from that and hope, like everything, I make enough money to afford to plant flowers. And if the hummingbirds get here really early, yeah, I don't know what I'll have to do. But anyways, I know where I can get flowers. It's just the price of them is outrageous. And I don't always have enough money to go do that. So we'll see. From now till I'm going to go get my videos done and hopefully upload them today. If not, you'll see them on there tomorrow. And have a great day. Thank you again for your kindness, for hanging in there with me. Don't give up on me, I promise. I will be back with some amazing content. I hear birds everywhere, which tells me they're still around too, which is great. Have a great day. And when it's snowy and cold, they fill the yard because they don't have so many bushes with seeds and berries. But with everything budding out, some of the birds have had plenty to eat everywhere else, and so they're kind of scattered all over the yard, but they still like their bird baths, they still like their feeders, and they know where my yard is. So you have a great day, and I will go get to work on my video. Bye-bye.